Hello, this is mrooney81396, and today I'm going to do a guitar lesson. And this is going to be on one of the easiest songs you may ever see and hear, and just come to enjoy eventually. I'm going to be doing a guitar lesson on One Time by Justin Bieber. Now, I'm going to break it down for you, as everyone else does. I'm going to do the verse and the chorus. Basically, it's the same thing. It's pretty much same thing all throughout, but we have some other parts that we gotta go over, and there's just breakthroughs and stuff. So it's gonna be pretty easy, and I do hope you like this, and I hope you find this easy. I do also hope that the quality of my guitar will come out pretty well on this webcam. If not, I apologize, and if I end up uploading it too. Okay, but we're gonna get started. Now, this is just a quick little note. The first thing to know about this song is that they recommend you play you use a capo when you play this song. Um, but you really don't have to because the chord can still be the same throughout. It just brings the tone up. But usually Justin Bieber, the artist, would play it on the 6th fret, and it would be this fret right here, I believe. The one past the dot, this one. But most videos say you should do it on this fret, even though Justin plays it on the 6th because it matches his voice. But you can pretty much just play it anywhere depending on where your voice level is at. I don't actually use a capo in this song, though. I like it without it. But you know what else I also wanted to show you? I don't use a capo, like a real capo actually. But when when I use a capo for whatever other songs, I do another cool trick here. Um, I do this technique, making a capo, where I take the pencil, right? I put it on whatever fret it needs to go on, and then I wrap a couple of elastics around it, and then it works pretty well. I mean, it doesn't work as well as the real capo would, but when you get the chords formed out, the song still turns out pretty well with the capo. But anyways, that's just a quick little note. So use the capo depending on your voice level, or don't use it at all. I don't use it. So, anyways, this song only has 2 chords. Okay, it shouldn't be very hard to learn. The 2 chords are the G and the C chord, and no, they aren't the G and the C chord that you think they are. I mean, it will be similar to this G chord, with index finger on the second to top string right here, middle finger on the top string, and then you have your pinky on the bottom string. But what else will happen is that you have your ring finger right here above your pinky, and that'll go on the string above that. Alright? And this will make the G chord like that. The C chord is not the C chord you think it is. Played this way with index finger on the second bottom string and your middle finger on the 4th string and your ring finger on the 5th string, all in order of frets. No, this isn't the C chord you think it's going to be. No, it's not. It's a very, very similar chord to the G chord that I just showed you. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the guitar level up. So what you do is you keep your pinky and your ring finger in the same position as they were for the G chord. But then, where are these 2 fingers going to go? Well, they're going to go a string below the ones they were already on. And this will make a C chord. But you know what? You don't want to put the 6th string in this. So what you can do is just play it like that, starting on the 5th string, right? You can do it like that. Or you could also just do it muting that string like this. And the way you do that, if you don't know, you just use your thumb and you just touch it. You don't really have to press it, you just touch it. Okay? So, anyways, 2 chords once again are the G. Oh, sorry. and the C. Okay, so that's pretty much how this song goes. These are the only two chords used in this song. Um, but the next thing to show is the strumming pattern. This strumming pattern, when I started learning it, it takes some practice. It has some consecutive up strums. It may take some practice, but it should take you in the same day of learning this song to learn it. It only took me a day to learn this song anyway when I started playing it. So, I hope the same for you. And this was actually like one of my first songs I actually started learning to play. So anyways, strumming pattern. You start on the G chord, and you do this. Sorry. Okay. So, you go down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, and up. That's how this strumming pattern works. So down, up, down, up, down, up. It's a pretty simple strumming pattern, but because there's consecutive up strummings twice in this, this is what makes it take a little bit of practice. That's the part you want to focus on the most. Alright, but it should take you, I hope, probably the same day as you learn this entire song. So, once again, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, so I hope you get that. And you, once again, start with the G chord that I've shown you. Like so. That G chord. Then you want to go down to the C chord after you play the strumming pattern that I've just shown you once with that chord, and you switch it up to the G, and then the C, and the G, and the C, and it switches off the whole song. Nothing else changes. Barely anything, okay? So this should not be a hard song to learn. So anyways, as well, another little thing you need to learn here. You need to be aware that when you go from up to down on the first time, you want to be able to move to that quickly. And this will get it to a similar sound as it is played in the other versions. So it will be played like that. Down. Go fast like that. But that's the slow, but I'm giving you a little bit of the fast and the slow, sorta. This is how it would go. You want to do that. I mean, you don't have to do that, but that's just how the song, I like it, and I'm just going over everything I like in the song that I want to show for a technique. So yeah, you can do that, but you can also, this is how I usually just did it, you can also do it like this. Keep it at the same speed. I think that doesn't really make a difference, but once again, I do like it the other way. So it's really up to you how you play it. But as long as you can do that same strumming pattern, basically the pace doesn't really matter. You can do it whatever way you want. Alright, and I think that's pretty much all I have to show you for this song. But another thing, when I said there would be some breakthroughs and stuff, you really don't have to worry about that too much, because that usually happens on the bridge. You just strum it down, once, like that, and then just switch it off every lyric. That doesn't really matter though. it's another way to do it once again. But as long as you're keeping up with the same chords and the same tempo and all that, it doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as you can do it the other way that I'm showing you. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to show you for this guitar lesson. I hope you understand it. It's a pretty easy song. One of my first songs I ever learned on the acoustic guitar, has to be one of the easiest. So yeah, and I'll try to post a cover of this song as soon as I can. If this comes out with the guitar quality that doesn't really come out so great, I do apologize for that. I do hope that the strumming pattern and the chords will still help with you anyway, and you can still learn this song and play it the way that you know of on the acoustic version. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this guitar lesson. I hope this is going to help you out. And please tell me what you think in comments, or whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching my guitar lesson, and this was one of my first guitar lessons ever. So I do hope you like this. I really do. Alright, peace.